Hello and welcome to another PlanetDestiny video. Today we'll be taking a look at Hunter Exotic Helms. The ATS-8 Arachnid's stats are as follows. It has Discipline and Strength. Light the Blade. Causing damage with a grenade reduces your melee cooldown. Ashes to Asset. Replenish your super energy when you kill an enemy with a grenade. An Arachnid Sensorium. Your golden gun zooms in for more accuracy when aimed. New with the Dark Below, ATS-8 Arachnid's key ability will enhance the zoom of your golden gun, allowing you to get more precision shots. For those of you that don't know, the golden gun does do more damage with precision shots. This helm will allow you to aim down sights a little better, and that may help you get more damage out of your super. In theory, this sounds like a really good ability, but in reality, it's just rather underwhelming. The golden gun is already extremely accurate when aiming down sights, and the enhanced zoom for the ATS-8 Arachnid cuts down your field of view further and isn't really necessarily useful in all situations. The other perks on the helm work really well though, revolving around your grenades, allowing you to use your super and melee ability more often. Having your throwing knife and super available more often is great, but it's going to really be more apparent in PvE, since damage and killing non-players with grenades will be much easier. You'll get discipline and strength from using the ATS-8 Arachnid, so those really go in line with those two perks really well. Unfortunately, the enhanced zoom is just really lackluster and provides no real benefit. Honestly, you should really only use this if you're really desperate for the light level. The Knucklehead Symbiote perks and stats are as follows. It has Discipline on it, again the amounts will change. Fastball, increased grenade throw distance. Ashes to Asset, replenish super energy when you kill an enemy with a grenade. Last Man Standing, golden gun gains 1 additional shot per use. Similar to the ATS-8 Arachnid, the Knucklehead Symbiote is a helm meant for the gunslinger. Its unique ability will add an extra shot to your golden gun, arguably much more useful than the zoom that the ATS-8 Arachnid offers. Whereas the zoom may be beneficial in a select few circumstances, an extra shot will allow you to easily take down at least one more enemy, which of course is great in PvP if you miss one of your first 3. In PvE though, you probably really won't miss that much, so you'll just use this extra shot as an opportunity to deal more damage. The helm will increase your discipline as well, decreasing grenade cooldown time, which meshes well with the other two perks. This will help you get grenades killed further away, and if you're able to kill enemies with your grenades, you can use your super a little bit quicker. Increasing your grenade throw distance is a great help, as it will better your chance of getting grenade kills, which will boost your super energy charge rate, which will then bring you back for more golden gun action. This is easily one of the best exotic helms for a gunslinger in both PvP and PvE. Pick this up next time Xur sells it. It's fabulous. Mask of the Third Man perks and stats are as follows. Intellect. Infusion. Replenishes health each time you pick up an orb of light. Switchblade. Increases melee attack speed. And Unstable Current. Arc Blade attacks use less super energy. This is a helm that every blade dancer should own. Mask of the Third Man's unique ability is that it reduces the amount of super energy used when attacking with Arc Blade, coupling this helm with the Encore talent for even more time with the Arc Blade. If there are encounters that have swarms of enemies like the first phase of the Templar or the Lamps in Crota's End, you can easily double or triple the amount of time you're able to use Arc Blade. In PvP, Mask of the Third Man will allow for a bit more of an extension as well, since every kill won't be using up as much energy. Mask of the Third Man, being the only exotic helm that's specific to the Blade Dancer, is a great choice if you enjoy that subclass. You're going to always make use of that Switchblade perk since you'll undoubtedly be using your melee a lot. Mask of the Third Man will also increase your intellect, increasing the passive charge rate of your super. While having the increased melee attack speed from Switchblade is great, Infusion's health regeneration from Orbs of Light will really only be used in very certain circumstances. Infusion does come in handy in like Crota's End from Crota's Presence and from other close range PvE encounters, but really it's just a niche ability that you're not going to take advantage of that often. Knucklehead Radar stats and perks are as follows. Strength. Light the Blade. Causing damage with a grenade reduces your melee cooldown. Inverse Shadow. Increase super energy gain from killing minions of the darkness. Sensor Pack. Radar remains visible while aiming primary weapons. Each of the Knucklehead Radar's perks are great in their own way, though it may serve you best in PvE. This is the only subclass neutral Hunter Exotic helm out there other than the one coming in the House of Wolves expansion. It's going to provide you with a lot of strength, which works well with the Light the Blade perk, allowing you to use your melee even more. This helm is amazing for those who like to switch their weapon loadouts around. Sensor Pack is useful in PvP since you're able to see the radar while looking down the sights of primary weapons. Mida Multitool and Patience and Time have a very similar perk. Being able to see your radar while aiming down sights lends itself well to all playstyles and all formats of the Crucible. The downside to Knucklehead Radar is that Inverse Shadow does not work outside of PvE, which means that it's a useless perk in PvP. Furthermore, Sensor Pack will rarely really be necessary in PvE, making it basically useless in PvE. In PvP, you're left with the increased awareness from your radar and decreased melee cooldown from grenade damage. For newer players, this is a wonderful helm to use until you really have better map knowledge or awareness of PvP. In PvE, Knucklehead Radar is a little bit stronger because you're always going to be able to damage enemies with your grenades easily, and you'll be able to increase your super energy easier just by killing enemies. This helm can become a crutch too though if you started to rely on it, and after changing to something else you may have to rethink your playstyles a little bit. Knucklehead Radar isn't really worth passing on completely, but you have to ask yourself, do you really think Sensor Pack will benefit you in PvE, and is losing Inverse Shadows in PvP worth it? I hope you found this video helpful. This has been Patrick Casey with PlanetDestiny, your guide to the Destiny universe.